the next thing is to cut your pockets. Now you're going to cut a fabric piece of 5 inches by 9.5 inches. Then we're going to mark 2 inches from the top, and then 1.5 at the middle there, and then 1.5 from the middle also, and then 1 inch. You can see my chalk just the way I marked it. And you're going to sew it. So I'm just showing the measurements again. Then once you sew it, the next thing is to go to your ironing board and you iron. This video is part of a safari suit class, and you can see the link for the paid class below. Iron it flat so you can get the middle of that place you sewed, and then pleat it down like this and iron again. So we're doing this to give like that kissing pleat look in the front. Okay, yeah, it's going to create that space that we want in the front there. So press it down properly. Okay, now the next thing is the 1 inch that we sewed at the down there. We're going to also fold that in and iron it. You do the same thing for the 2 inches you also sewed at the top there. We're going to fold that in and then iron it out. So when it comes to suit, you're going to be doing a whole lot of ironing. Yeah, then that 2 inches you're going to fold it one more time, just as you can see. And you fold it one more time. The next thing you're going to bring your hemming gun, because it is old school to see you sewing on top like a patch pocket like this. You do not need to. Just take your hemming gum and iron it properly, and it is going to be like that for life. Yeah. Iron. Then the sides, just see how I'm doing it. I measured the other one I had done already, and I made, this is the big pocket for the lower part, and I used 5.5 for this particular one. 5.5, yes, you can see that I measured 5.5 there. I just folded the other side. For the smaller pocket that is at the chest, you use 5 inches by 6. That is the end result you want. But the bigger pocket that is on the lower side, you are going to be using 5.5 by 7. So I use 5.5 by 7. Just to take note, the small pocket up is 5 inches by 6, and the one down is 5.5 by 7. So that one is slightly bigger. So yeah. Now this big pocket, I'm going to place it on this suit 1 inch from the folding of the hem, 1 inch up, and then I'm going to mark where it stops. After marking where that big pocket stops, I'm going to mark another 1/4 inch above it. That is the 2 lines you are seeing there. You mark 1 inch in front of your dart and measure 5.5 inches from there. That is up. I mark 2 inches for the length of that flap. The cutting of the flap is in the cutting video, so if you missed it, check the cutting videos again. So after I sew that flap down on that 1/4, the one that is higher, then I now bring this bigger pocket and put it 1/4 inch lower than where I sewed that flap. Okay, so if you check the hem of the suit, it's supposed to be 1 inch higher. It is, make sure you measure it 1 inch higher. You know, after we've sewn our darts and all of that, we folded the hem, so from there you just measure that 1 inch higher. Now what I'm just doing is just holding the pocket flap down with back stitching, and I'm just doing about 1/2 inch wide. I'm just back stitching on top of it to keep it flat and laying really nice. So this is the look you get. Please, if you don't understand what I'm saying, just go watch this video again and you'd understand it better. Okay, so that is basically how you do it. No, you won't see it looking rough or anything. It's looking clean. Just go and iron. If you think you've learned anything from this video at all, then you need to join the safari suit class, because I will be teaching you all the secrets you need to know for safari suit. And guess what? Many of these secrets too can also help you when you're creating an actual men's suit. So no door. Just click the link in the bio now and join the class. It's just 5,000 naira. You could pay today and have access to this video for life.